Hi there, I'm Beth. Welcome to a very festive collaboration with Dolls Rescued, J Dolls UK, and Peacecraft Dolls with Tammy Powley. We're getting together for a kind of Christmas fabric challenge from Marna at Dolls Rescued. She offered to post each of us some Christmassy fabric, and the challenge was to use it to sew something for our Blythe dolls. We organised this quite a while back, and although Tammy has received her parcel, unfortunately Jay and myself, both in the UK, haven't. We decided that Jay and I would just choose our own fabrics, something close to what Marna had posted out. So, I've selected this pretty red fabric with white hearts, and a white fabric with red hearts and circles of green holly leaves on it too. I'm going to use some patterns that I haven't tried out yet from this sewing pattern book by Hanon. I have both of her sewing books and saw that she's about to release a third one soon. I'm sketching out some of the designs from her book while I think about how I'm going to incorporate my fabrics. I've made some decisions and traced out the pattern pieces I need onto paper. I've got the medium tiered skirt, the medium basic blouse, the medium bloomers or knickerbockers, and the medium apron dress. I'll make a start with the blouse. The book gives you multiple options for sleeve and collar types. I've chosen the set-in sleeve and the ruffled collar, as well as a frill for the bottom of the blouse. I think I'll just use the red fabric with some lace trim for the sleeves and some cream fabric for the collar. I'm fray checking my edges and recently put a tiny dent in my good Fiskar fabric scissors, so I've just bought these ones to use and see if I like this handle design. I'm happy to report they're very comfortable on the hand, and I like that they're quick to grab too. Great scissors, not sponsored. Here's my pieces all prepared now. A long strip for the ruffled hem, and I've looked out some lace trim and some rickrack for the hem too. I'm using this very fine cream fabric for the collar and have pressed and glued the hem because it's very delicate. I've joined the shoulders and have finished off the cuffs. I gathered the collar and have hemmed the ruffle. So next I'll use a little glue to hold the collar in place, then cut some interfacing to place on top. I'll sew round the back opening and collar, then turn it in. There we go. All turned and pressed with the iron. I like iron-on interfacing to help tame the seam allowance of a gathered collar. I've gathered the ruffle and closed in the sides of my blouse. I can turn the sleeves out and press the seams before adding the ruffle. Here's my blouse all assembled. I just need to sew on 2 snaps to the back. It doesn't look especially Christmassy on its own, but bear with me, it'll all come together. Okay, next I'll put together this apron dress. It looks fairly simple with a V-shaped bodice, a waistband, and a nice full-looking skirt. Here it's partway done. I really like this fabric, I just need to attach the waistband and then add the bodice. There are markings on the pattern to help us position the straps properly. Here it is all assembled. Oh, isn't that lovely? Again, it just needs a snap fastening. Right, next I'll make this tiered skirt. It will have a simple elasticated waist with a longer layer gathered to the bottom of the first. After that, I'll make the bloomers. Here's my skirt. I used the red fabric again, so it'll look nice against the apron. I especially like how the lower tier is sewn on top of the upper one. Very cute. Okay, it's the bloomers now. I'll make these in the fine cream fabric too. They'll look nice peeking out under the tiered skirt. Here they are. I had to add a little elastic to the waist because this crinkly fabric had the waistband stretch out a little and it was too big. They turned out really nice though. I'm going to add a couple details to the apron, and I wanted to include some more of the pretty holly fabric too. So I drafted up a simple headband shape and looked out some green elasticated cord. I've cut 2 of the headband, right sides in. I sew round the outer edge, leaving a turning space, and a tiny space for the elastic too. I'll turn it right side out and insert the elastic before top stitching all round to secure it. I'll sew on a button to the other side for the elastic to catch round and hold it onto my doll's head. I'm also going to add some rickrack trim to tie it in with the red fabric. My elastic is well anchored, and I think I'll have a red button. There we go. A really simple headband which will hopefully help pull the outfit together. Let's see who'll be modelling it all. It's me! Well, mini-me. What do you think of our outfit? I'm really happy with the headband, and even though she's got a longer body than the stock Blythes that these sleeves are meant for, they don't look too bad. I love the snowflake charm on the apron and how the collar is layered over the apron. She's got a green silk ribbon at the waist, and even though the top and skirt do give me a double denim vibe being worn together, the apron breaks up all that red. And these bloomers, love them too. I'm really happy that this outfit breaks up into lots of basics that'll be useful for other occasions too. I included socks and boots that I made previously, and that's it. I want to say thank you, as always, to my lovely patrons, and to all of you watching too. I will tag each of the other talented ladies participating in this Christmas fabric collaboration in the description box below. So please make sure that you go and watch Jay of J Dolls UK, Tammy Powley of Peacecraft Dolls, and Marna of Dolls Rescued. If you've enjoyed our videos, please take a moment to leave a like and a comment for us. We all love to hear back from you and hope you're taking care of yourselves and each other too. Until next time, happy holidays and Merry Christmas. Bye!